Hi everyone, welcome back to Empire Total War. Here we are, it's Britain, it's 1786 and yeah, we're only one region away now from completing our campaign objectives. We've captured Gibraltar recently and we also popped over the Gibraltar Strait and we took Morocco and Tangier. We haven't got any cash at the moment, otherwise we would get these repaired, sorry. We need to probably get some preachers down here to... we've got 2.6% Catholic, but 97.4 Islamic religion for this region, which is understandable. Obviously the Spanish and the Moroccans are always vying for these places, so yeah, understand the mix there. We have Malta, which we took a couple of turns ago, and that's all looking it's okay. Egypt is the last objective for us, and then we complete our campaign objectives, as I said. 1799 is the end of our run, so we've got just over 10 years, almost 13 years, so it should be good. We've taken France recently as well. We've managed to sue for peace with France because we bloodied them pretty bad, because Spain joined the war as well. So we're only at war with Spain currently, which is bad enough. Spain are a powerful nation. Maharashtra Confederacy still want to have a war with us. They do not want to trade with us, even though I keep asking, do you want to trade? They say, nah, try to buy our trade, try to bribe them. It ain't happening. So, can I? No, I haven't got any money. We also have a fleet here, which is stuck in the French fleet. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I'm sure you probably put some comments on that, but I haven't had a chance to go through them this week because it's been very busy. So I apologise for that. I'll catch up soon after. The rest of the country is not doing too badly. Obviously, France and Morocco are not paying tax. England is not overly delighted with it. In India, it's fairly good. Green all across the board apart from these two regions here, so not going to worry too much. And in North America, recently captured region here of Andalusia. Again, not paying tax, and everything is kind of okay there. If we come over here, yeah, recently captured. All looks relatively good. It's just the working class are a little bit unhappy, but yep, the army's there, and once we get these repaired next time, hopefully we could maybe let's have a think. We are attacking the Spanish colonies out here, but whether or not that will actually stop Spain attacking us, I don't know. I don't think Spain have got the forces out here in the Americas to actually challenge us. The French were a bit of a pain. They came and did a raid and tried to take Saint Augustine, but we were able to defend that. And amazingly, the fort really helped with... we've got some troops in there now, but it was just the militia. And they were able to hold them back. So we've built up those forces there. But we've obviously sued for peace with France. So let's kind of put that fire out for the moment. But that might reignite very soon. We've got our fleet over here. That is on the Spanish trade lane. We are stealing. We may come in. They've got a couple of ships in this. Can we see what they are? Admiral's 5th rate flagship and a galleon. Okay, so they're no mugs, those two ships. We've got a 2nd rate. We've got a Admiral's flagship 5th rate as well. 5th rate, 6th rate, 5th rate, 6th rate, 6th rate. 5th rate. So we should have the firepower to take those two on. So that's not a big problem. So maybe San Domingo will have to come into the British Empire. Maybe once this army will send up to and capture Hispaniola, which is, what's that? Where are we? Yes, that's got to be Dominican Republic and Haiti, isn't it? Nowadays, but yeah. So everything else down here is relatively okay, nothing to worry about. When it comes to trade, we are being blocked from trading with Sweden. I think that's probably some sort of blockade going on by one of the other forces. Spices seem to be doing very well from the East Indies, although actually spices have dropped to 10. Ivory's back on the menu, boys. Okay, maybe we should ship some of our trade ships from East Indies over to the Ivory Coast to go and collect some more ivory. We've got a new monarch, Adelaide I. King George II died, and rather strange, King George III, who historically followed, has not. We also have this annoying rebel French army of about 20 troops, which we've got some detachment, well, more than a detachment, heading off to try and tackle them. To see the French, sorry, to defend France and see the Spanish forces based in Brussels off, we've placed General Edgar Clark and his army on the bridge, the river crossing here. There is a fort there which we could retreat to, but I think defending the crossing is probably going to keep them at bay a little bit better. And we've got some French armies out there, but of course this is not a French army, this is a French rebels. So yeah, they've just been a bit of a pain. Don't even have the money to repair that. Look at that, 400, crikey. So we just need to wait for the tick over of the next lot of cash and see what we can do really, and see how our neighbours react. And as we come into the winter of 1786, a new gentleman in France has been recruited. There he is. Where is that a school or is that church school? That is a modern university in New Pop. Lovely.
Place of learning and culture.
What is that called? That is Orleans. Where's Orleans? Oh, so we've got lots of colleges, but I think we've run out of things to research until other things are unlocked. Steam-powered cloth mill. I think we got a steam-powered cloth mill. I don't know why. Oh, we need classical economics, which are under research. So yeah, okay. Welcome. Just sort of sit and muse for the moment. The Bordeaux vineyards have been raided, probably by that rebel army. So they came down there and hit that, you devils. And also, oh, they hit that as well. Bloody hell. Okay. And the farmland there. Okay, they were busy, weren't they? Worker riots in Morocco. Okay, to be expected. Successful mission for Angus Hales. Path blocked for Walter. Okay, not sure why his path was blocked. Okay, we'll come to that. Traits and ancillaries gained, or trait gained. +1 to morale in battle for Charles Cornwallis. Well done. Oops, accidentally deleted the construction, but never mind. I can't remember. Probably just repairs, isn't it, to some of the buildings. Fleet arrives. Where are you? Here we go. What are you?
Captain?
These are frigates, carronade frigates. Where are? Oh, you've come to Europe. Okay, well, let's bring you up to Gibraltar. And actually, let's go into the East Indies. There's one thing I didn't do last time, even though I talked about it. Let's see how is the Ivory Coast. There is a Spanish port there. We don't seem to have anything. Barbary States, Ivory Coast, Sweden. That one seems free, though. What about the other side? I think they do. Oh, we don't have anything here again. Ah, this is where Spain drew us out, didn't it? Okay. Right, let's get a fleet together. We have just a couple of. We just got a sloop in there.
Orders, Captain.
They're all trade ships.
Aye, sir.
And there, oh, we've got a galleon. But all trade ships again.
Fleet.
And they're all trade ships. Okay, so we need a fleet to patrol the Ivory Coast if we're going to put some ships there, because otherwise, no doubt, they will try and hit us. Right, what do we got here? We've got carronade frigate, Admiral's 5th rate, 3rd rate, 2nd rate, carronade frigate, 4th rate, 2nd rate. So that's a reasonably powerful force, but I think that's the only fleet we have in India. Do we trust that the peace is going to last? No, but then I can't afford to keep... We've only got 1,500, so I can't bring any more resources or build any more ships for the moment. We're going to struggle to get the things we want to get repaired. Right, let's ship half of these ships off then. These are little dhows. Let's send them to the Ivory Coast.
Ready and waiting.
And hopefully we'll get some trade there. Right, Warpath Confederacy. Has our relationship improved at all? No. Italian States was the other one. Yeah, they're still hostile towards us. But trade will be good, mate. That trade will be really good. No. I'm not going to try and bribe them now. That's fine. Okay, I didn't want that one. Let's go back to the UK and...
Sir.
I thought we wondered what he was going to say then. I think, basically, if France declares war on us, we can probably attack that and free ourselves of it. But for the moment, I don't want that. What we can do is try and get rid of this blooming... There's 42 of them now. They've got a puckle gun again. Okay. If I auto-resolve, it's just going to be... We've got 2 cavalry units. Let's fight. Okay, here we are then. We've got the cannon. Oh, they've switched. They've seen them over there, have they? Let's follow the trajectory. Here they are then. Okay, so they're going for their cannon. They got 6 cavalry and the other guns, so I really should just... Can we switch to shrapnel shot? Do we still get the range? Yes, we do. Right, let's get the cavalry marching out. I'll get these 2 units marching on top of the hill. Distract their guns. Maybe I could bring the 95th up, but okay, we've got the cavalry moving into the kind of the little valley here. They've got their moving around behind the guns to obviously strike them. Move around to where this little farmhouse barn is here, continuing to keep the landscape at our advantage, give us shielding from the guns, and then we'll do an assault from the rear and the side here. The cannons, obviously the lancers, the French lancers, have been reduced to just 3 horses now. The captain is still alive. There he is. Yeah, but so we've reduced it by half. But yeah, going to try and do this slow and steady, just to try and hit as many as possible. We'll probably bring the lifeguards in. Well, we'll bring them both in. Lifeguards are quite slow. They're heavy cavalry. The regiment of horse here will be far quicker. Okay, we can start to see our cavalry moving slowly behind. They have kept the French's attention by suppressing them with the cannon. Oh, the puckle gun's going. Right, charge. Charge. The puckle gun's seen them. Right, our cannon. Ceasefire. Here they come. Oh, they're going slow, aren't they? Oh, we've lost our captain. He was obviously one of the lifeguards. The lifeguards have been absolutely shredded. How? Whoa, come on. Puckle guns have actually nailed our cavalry, our heavy cavalry. Right, we're going to have to get these guys in. And our regiment of... How are they doing? They are not faring any better either. We've still got... I told you to cease fire. Yeah, our regiment, our cavalry is getting absolutely nailed. Just retreat. Wow, they absolutely just smashed our cavalry. How? That's ridiculous. Even in melee, they defeated them. Oh, come on, run. Oh, I should have auto-resolved. There is no way 2 cavalry units. I know the regiment of horse hit the cannons first, but 24 guys on those guns would be able to survive an attack from the rear. Okay, the guns are... They can seem to swivel them in any direction they want to, but... Oh, goodness me. Well, they've gone now, but that's annoying. That would not have been that carnage. We haven't got any cavalry to chase them down, so we'll have to end the battle. And they're probably going to continue. 4 remaining. Undoubtedly, that unit will survive. Oh no, it did die. There's something at least. That's annoyed me. You can tell. I'm grumpy now. All right, let's move these guys along the road and get them heading back to Paris. Right. How much is that going to be repaired? 200. Let's get that repaired. 120. Okay. At least the damage here isn't terrible. Can we get that port working again? Is that... Oh, although, hang on, Morocco. We had the rebels, or the riots, sorry. Oh, that's us pirating, that's fine. Ordnance or the... Let's get the... Oh, we don't have the... Almost 3 grand for the palace. Goodness gracious me. Yeah, we can't afford that. There was a Spanish army, if you recall, coming down to Gibraltar. Thankfully, we managed to get the fleet here to raid Cartagena, the port. And so that, well, 1 unit of that force has gone back there to kick us out. But
Officer on deck. Prepare for action, you scurvy
keep blocking their money. Yeah, how are they actually getting on, the Spanish? Because we've been blockading and they've been losing a lot of money. Do you want peace? No, you don't want peace. It's war then. Okay. So we've got this difficult situation where I don't want to move all my troops. Obviously we've got troops holding Morocco. The alternative would be... no, it actually brings in quite a bit of money. Although we are kind of... There's a riot, but we're kind of in charge of it, which is okay. Gibraltar, do we have any dragoons? We do. Let's get the dragoons over here for their policing bonus. How is Gibraltar? Gibraltar's absolutely fine. So, the dragoons with their policing bonus may... Yeah, see how many dragoons we've got. May help there. See how that goes. We've got those repaired. They're keeping well back here. That Weaver's cottage is still burning. I mean, I think Rotterdam and that had been burning since the Spanish had taken it. They've finally got around to repair that, which is something. So let's get that. Oh, we can't afford that either. That's 1,000. Crikey. What have we got in here? We've got a 6th rate and a sloop, and a brig, sorry. Okay. That's not too bad. We'll keep them there. I might bring that carronade fleet then. I know it can't move this time. Let's bring that up here. And hopefully that can defend the channel, because obviously our fleet seems to be stuck in the French fleet. Some sort of merging weirdness has gone on there. Yes, okay, so Egypt is our next port of call. Quick look over in the Americas. Oh, we've got a port here. We get a fishery. Oh, it already has a port. So that could be a fishery. How's the food situation? Yeah, let's have a fishery. There we go. That's our money spent, but... Oh, and we... Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, 1,200, we wouldn't have enough for that anyway. So let's have a look at our trade. So we're forecast to get 2,800. Look at 72,000 for the army uptake. That's all these armies we've got. We need to slim that down. It's killing our revenue. Trade has obviously also been impacted because we've lost our trade deals with Maharatha Confederacy and Spain due to wars. Yeah. Okay. So we're not in a position to move the army out at the moment because, yeah, when we are, we will certainly go for Santo Domingo and take that gem from the Spanish crown. These little nations actually bring in, oh, not that one. The Dutch Ghanaian, 5,000. Yes, that's a good income. They've got all these mines and stuff. The 3,000. Yeah, the gold mines, the silver mines, and obviously it's probably the silver train that they used to flood the or fill the galleons up, wasn't it, for the treasure fleet and send it back to Spain. In India, let's see, we've got. I daren't weaken our forces because, yeah, we're doing okay, but yeah, do I increase the tax? That'll make people really upset, won't they? But I might need to, just to kind of generate a little bit more income. How are you doing? 75% Protestant, 90% Protestant. Yeah, you guys are doing well. 11, that was a tough one, obviously. 54, you got another guy there, okay. 0 over here, okay. I'll get you. You come over here. We've even got a church school here.
What further service do you require?
We've got somebody preaching there, do we? We've got 2 people. Wow, look at that. Multi-starred imams by the looks of it. Okay. Yes, they're a puzzle. We've got some troops out here. What are you doing?
Yes.
You are probably coming up here to Hindustan, were you? I've got half a mind. We can probably make an army up here and send it to Europe. But let's move you up here for the moment. So we got that's the half an army there. We've got a full army in there with a puckle gun and rockets, which you haven't used yet because we declared peace. We have in Ahmedabad, we've got some troops to reinforce, but up here we've got an army under Charles Cornwallis, and then we've got an army here in the fort who doesn't have a general actually. Did he die of old age? Maybe. And yeah, we got an army there under Damien Newport. So we've got 3. Oh, we've got forces up here as well, haven't we? Best part of an army there. Yeah, we can definitely move some troops to Europe. Some of these troops are probably not worth fighting in Europe. They'll probably get... well, definitely not militia. You've got troops here as well. Yeah, the sepoys, see, they'll just be cut down in Europe, so... yeah, okay. We've got no elites, I don't think. No elite troops out here. But, no. But, you know, reasonably, yeah, good fighting troops anyway. So, yeah. Okay, well, we'll think about that. Oh, actually, no, we do. Look, we've got some Lifeguard heavy cavalry. Yeah, we may... I just moved all my ships out of here, haven't I? Do we have any transportation whatsoever? No. It doesn't look like it. I've sent the entire fleet away. Ah, well. Ah, well, indeed. As we move into the warmer months of 1778, an agent recruited in New York, a rake. Probably not. We've got all these rakes here. Not necessarily useful at the moment. Let's move you over there, though. You can do something, I suppose. Rebellion in Morocco. Oh, joy. I'm wondering, do I abandon Morocco? Or give it away as a gift? I don't want to give it to Spain, because I don't want them... the whole point I took it was I didn't want them on the... on my flanks. Workers on strike in France, yeah. Okay. Public servant Nathaniel Shermside has died. And 2 new moons is the anything. Right, okay, there's a lot going on. We've got 2,000 is the cash. Italian Navy's rolling down here with little sloops and a trade ship, so I'm not sure what they're hoping to do. What if I do a tactical retreat and this is going to be controversial for sure. Maharashtra Confederacy, a trade agreement, and I'll give you a territory in Europe. No. Okay, well, can't say I tried. Wow, okay. I thought they'd go for that. What we got here? Desert Warriors, Barbary Pirates, and Dahomey? Amazons. No idea. Okay. Let's get... Can we get that? No, we don't. How much is that going to be to repair? 2,800. We've got 2,000. Oh my goodness me. We're having a hard time with cash at the moment. Spain should be having a hard time as well with cash because I am cutting their trade routes down enormously. So, right, we had problems in Paris, didn't we? If I just... We'll probably have riots, but we'll get cash. Right, let's get those troops into Paris.
Troops, forward!
Oh god. Yeah, that's... You can come in. I'll get you guys in. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a Barney. But that's okay. Can I... Cost 93 to get the... what about those? 729. How much is it to recruit them in the first place? 700 and... Well, we might as well recruit a whole... Well, I suppose that takes it into account, doesn't it?
Lord?
I'm going to disband them, I think. And them. Just not worth having. Save a bit of cash. Does everyone else look at reasonably good stead? Yeah, right. These troops.
Ready and awaiting orders.
Oh, I will move you into that fort once you get there, but you've gone the long way, of course, because we're blocking the road, but they would have let you pass. They're friendly. Is this port doing anything? Let's get that repaired anyway. Blighty. Yeah, we're kind of stumped at the moment. We need to think about how we're going to do this the Egyptian raid, because it's not as if it's on the coast, so it's going to be a bit of a march. I think it's probably going to be a two army job in it, so I think I'm going to have to bring the armies from India over. So
Fleet ready.
I'm going to redeploy you. I know I said I'm going to send you that way, but let's send you over to India to bring those troops over here. Yeah, and see if we can get that sorted. Right. Down here in Andalusia, let's get... Oh, how much is that? 1,000? I shouldn't have got that port. Actually, can I go back and change that? Can I unrepair you? Yes. I got my cash back. Never fear. Always keep your receipt. You'll be fine. Right, let's get that governor's palace replaced. And repaired, sorry. We can get that repaired and that'll cheer people up. Can't do those. And then that should hopefully calm them down enough that we can get... Let's try it. We need the extra bit of cash. And we'll free the army up and then get them moving. Yeah. Do we have... We do have forces over here, don't we? We do have a ship here. What do we got there? Just a sloop. Okay, and what we got there? A 6th rate. Okay, let's bring that down here. Let's start these odd ships we've got. Let's just put them together because they're kind of weak on their own. Well, they're not particularly strong ships anyway. Okay, we've got General here. How is Boston? Boston absolutely does not need. Maybe we'll get John here to head up some troops. We've got some troops here in Nashwauk under Benedict Arnold as well. Probably not necessarily needed. We can start move. Yeah, okay. We'll leave them. Let's march you to the port.
Any further orders?
Yeah, you're absolutely. Maybe can we recruit a unit of there? Then they should be fine. We've got troops over here in the port. We'll get them moving over there.
Forwards! March!
And maybe we'll just get some. Yeah, we've got some troops here we can move. Although this is our only 3,200. Crikey. That's expensive. We might just have to burn that one down. Can't afford to replace it. Yeah, so we might get the troops together here and then send them over. Although France may counterattack. Although we're out of peace with France, I'll need to leave some force, won't I? We got an army down. Oh, we got an army down here, which we can somewhere. We got an army down here, which we can redeploy in a few turns anyway. So maybe I will send those troops to Europe, and then we'll mass them probably in Gibraltar and or maybe Malta, and do our raid from there. Okay, as we move into the winter of 1787, raids. That's all down here. It's that rebel army causing mayhem. Local fishery and Andalusia, good. Workers on strike in New Andalusia. That's because they're paying tax again, but they're only on strike, so hopefully they'll calm down and we can get that money coming in. Workers rioting in France. Okay. Fine. Election results. The hustlings are over. Following a free and fair election, the current cabinet has regained control of the government. Huzzah! Oh, fleet arrives. Accidentally right-click and delete it all. Okay, what do we got here? We've got
Orders?
the fleet, and we got our trade. So I think that should be open.
On our way, Captain.
There we go.
Yes, my lord. Heave away,
And we'll bring
boys,
our war
heave
fleet
away.
up.
Ship's orders.
What we got there? Ooh, second. Ooh, that is quite a. Galleons are no mugs.
Where to, Captain?
Yeah, okay. We will.
Ship's orders received.
Yeah, I'm going to think about that. Should we go for it?
Huzzah! Prize money awaits.
Because they got some damage. Oh, I'm nervous. Let's go for it. Okay, here we go. We got the two fleets. I got some of the smaller ships in one fleet, which will be our fast-moving one. And then we've got our kind of our slower-moving heavies there. Yeah, we've got their 6th rate, the galleons, a 2nd rate at the back. We've got a 2nd rate. We've got 2 2nd rates, so 3 galleons, a 2nd rate, and no, 4 galleons. I beg your pardon. Okay, we got the heavies coming in behind, falling in nicely. I'm hoping they're going to come into our chain shot very soon. They are excellent. So I might bring these guys. You loop this way. I know it's going to be into the wind. But then, hopefully that'll... I don't think these guys' guns will reach. But the bigger fleet is coming in behind them. Ooh, don't get ahead. side by side with a galleon. It's not going to end well. I've changed my mind. Go that way. Sorry, kind of sold you out a little bit there. But the heavies are coming in now. Right, who we got here? The Hornet. Problem with their sails down. They're in battle sails. They're not really going to take much damage. Okay, their sails survive. Good news is they're getting crossed up a little bit. They've got two of the galleons of... Oh no, we've got the 6th rate and the galleon kind of rubbing along in each other's way. Now, is friendly fire? Do they friendly fire? If he is, he's going to block that galleon, which is going to be lovely. Okay, we're not having much luck with the... Maybe I should switch to ball and do some damage to the hulls. Okay, we're coming into the... got one of the galleons is wavering. We've got the Hornet coming around to try and rake the stern of Zik here, the Zik, which is the Spanish 2nd rate. Oh, beautiful. They're not going to like that. They're not going to like that at all. That's why I love it. Right, our smaller ships have kind of... We need to bring them back in. They were in danger of running into the clutches of the 2nd rate. That's why I kept them out of the harm's way. Okay, we're kind of giving up the weather gauge to them a little bit. But that's okay, because I want them to chase us. Switch this back to... so this way they open their sails up, and we can switch back to chain, and hopefully score some hits. Are they not in range yet? No. It's going in. Can you cut behind them? Split them up and split this one off from the rest of the group. The heavies are slowly coming around. The ships of the line, should I say. Oh, that's a great hit. Yeah. These galleons' masts are so tough. They are not breaking. Whoops. Getting all crazy. It's probably got a little bit too close in here. Yeah, this one's got trapped. This carronade frigate. Yeah, she's concerned by the damage. I'm not surprised. She took a bit of a beating going in there. But yeah, these galleons' masts are not coming down. On saying that, we have taken the topsail off that one. Now they've been attacked from both sides. Oh, that one's lost its mid-mast. And yes, okay, this finally... We're starting to see some damage coming off this. It's costing a lot, but this is a powerful Spanish fleet. That's why I wouldn't mind capturing it. Capturing 4 galleons. Oh yes, that would be nice. I think we may... This one at the back may struggle. the Agamemnon. Yeah, the 6th rate is worried and concerned. Should be. The lead galleon is being absolutely shredded. Is that his? Yes, that's his front mast gone. It's foresail, is it? I don't know. I'm not a nautical person. Right, they're kind of out of the fight for the moment. Let's. Oh, we've stalled. Keep going. Oh, now we're seeing the masts coming down. That's a 2nd rate, so that's a tough ship at the back there. That's why we're just going to keep pulling away from them and stretch them out, so the ones that are damaged with sails and stuff, they'll drop back. So we won't have as many guns coming on us, basically. This one's feisty, isn't it? Round shot. Can we? So round shot. Oh, I was going to try and. Never mind. Go back to as you were. Nah. Ignore that order. It's going to be too slow. We've got a galleon coming in here. Right. Still routing. Those are routing. Right. This one's coming straight down the throats of our ships. Ooh, is that mast going? No, it's staying for a moment. Agamemnon coming in for her shot. Close range carronade frigate should be able to do some damage. Or not. Right, bring you back. Yeah, you come back this way. You're going dangerously close to that. Right, this galleon is routing. I'm going to actually break you away. You capture that. Right, coming down the throat of the 2nd rate. Beautiful. Oh, you've got round shot. Get some. Chain shot reloaded. Where are you going? Are you doing a turn? Okay. Putting yourself in real bother by doing that. Okay, the Agamemnon is enough. I think she's routing, but I think she's probably sinking at the same time. Right, ready? Unleash. Well, that was rubbish. So you did that turn, and they're firing. They're back in the fight because it took you so bloody long to decide what you're doing. I still want you to capture them. Right, it's the 2nd rate to check on now. And the Agamemnon is kind of shaken. You head towards them. See if you can just make them surrender just by being near them. God, ship combat in this is the hardest. Where are you going? They've surrendered. Okay, good. Bloody hell. So they just sail off into the sunset. That's not how it works. Right, second rate is what we're going to concentrate on now. You've got them. Okay, you switch to... Everyone switch to chain. Trying to bring this second rate's sails down again. You've surrendered. You've surrendered. Good. The galleons are ours. Right, Agamemnon. You are right. Ooh, one of our fourth rate. Mars is going. You're routing. You're surrendered. Right, yeah. Hopefully, as you get close, you should be. Is that the fourth rate? No, they've stopped again. What is going on? Right, right. How are you getting on? They're routing. Right. You've got 57 versus 9. Go and capture them. Right, you just might as well sail behind it. It gets to that point where you just got to start manually doing them because for whatever reason they just get too confuddled. Or I get too confuddled, I'm not sure which. Right. Bring her mast down. We missed. Was that? Oh, so there's this one firing. Right, how's the battle over here going? They surrendered. Okay, so stop. Don't. They all surrendered. Good. Continue, because I'm not sure we've captured the. Have they surrendered? No, they haven't. I'm not going to let the second rate get away. Right, now she is... Right, everyone. Got everyone. Switch to ball. Right, you sit off there. You come in. And there we go, she surrenders. Lovely. Well, that was a tough battle, no denying it, but we'll have all those ships. Yes, please. We could have taken the money, but... There we go. Yes, we've got some battered ships, but we've got some trade ships. And we've got another second rate as well. There we go. So that's another 800 that's coming in. Plus, we've got this fleet now, which is... some of it's battered. A lot of it's battered. Oh my goodness, you're really battled. Can't even speak. Battered. Yeah, this is a fleet that definitely, I'm going to take some of these, the worst of the... Oh, God. The whole fleet needs to go, really. Right, we're going to send that for repairs. We'll probably... Yeah, Europe's probably going to be the best place for the repairs for that fleet. And where we got this? Arcadia, we got some... which is up here, some militia being recruited. So, how is Arcadia looking? Okay, just no one move too quickly and spook anyone, and we should be fine. Right, ready for orders. You've got your orders. You're heading over there. So that's a cannon, some rangers, and 2 troops. So the 3 cannons. That's okay. That force. Maybe we could send some over. They're absolutely fine. So I might send you... I might send you guys over there.
Anything more? Ready and waiting for
How are you doing? You are absolutely fine. So I'm going to grab you two, and you're gonna head over there as well.
Forwards for crown and waiting country. For order.
Oh, we've got 2 generals now. Yeah, we've got a general in this army, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Okay. Okay, good. We've got the fishing thing going there. Food is still an issue, but we've got more fish coming in. That's going to be okay. That army will hopefully be freed up. And if we can free that army up, if we're going to create an army up here with the excess troops, then which is coming together already, then we can use this as the army in the Americas, and the army down there can sail over to Europe if required. Over here in India, things are all calm for the moment. Again, we've got potentially an army we can send to Europe. And in Europe, well, Spain are kind of staying away, which is okay. Let's get them into the fort. Paris. Yeah, there's riots. But we are getting the money in, which is helping enormously to be able to do stuff. So let's try and get the infrastructure here repaired. And actually, Arcadia as well, didn't we? We had some stuff to repair, did we not? Yeah, let's get that repaired. And that repaired, good. Right, that army is causing mayhem down there. What did I say was in there? They look like they've got muskets, don't they? They look like they've got muskets. And they look like a melee. They are melee. They're militia. Okay. So it won't take much for an army, but the Spanish army has been seen. There it is. Heading towards Gibraltar. So I don't want to weaken the army anymore. The good news is that they're not rioting anymore because the rioters have formed an army and headed south. So if we can get this under control, we might be okay. African native infantry. Oh, okay, here we go. 100. These are like the sepoys, aren't they? Four. Okay. So how do they do? Range is the same, obviously same rifles. Their accuracy is 10 less. Their reloading skill is 5 less. Ammunition is the same. Whoops. As I'm talking about the standard colonial line infantry. Melee attack is 2 less. Charge bonus is 1 less. Defense is 3 less. Morale 2 less. Okay, well let's get. Can they do hide in woodlands? They can hide in woodlands. Oh, let's get some African native infantry then. Another group of men we can hopefully use to defend that North African territory. Right. I would like to send a ship over here just to kind of scope out what's going on. Where do I'll take it from here, I think. I'll take it. Have we got a sloop or anything? We've got a 6th rate. Perfect. She may get attacked by the odd Spanish warships along here, but we'll send her down to do some recon around Egypt. We've got 10 years to try and get Egypt and complete our campaign and see how everything else goes. Right. Minus 464 with Maharatha Confederacy. Minus 300. Come on, Spain, do you really want a war? Oh! No, they don't. The loss of their trading fleet has really worried them. So we've signed a peace treaty with Spain. Ah! Right. Good. Now, trade would be awesome. Okay, I'm not going to give up at the first trade. And what will I give you? I won't give you fighting stuff. I will give you national debt because you're in financial crisis. Wealth of nations. Rights of man. I'll give you rights of man. Yes! Yes! We got the trade agreement with Spain. Therefore, from our meager pittance, we'll now have 10 grand. Oh, brilliant. Okay. We can now we can send the rest of that fleet with that one. We've got the fleet here. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. So now we can... Now we've got temporary peace. I'm sure it's going to be a temporary peace with Spain. We can move the bulk of this army. Let's leave... Let's leave a cannon. Let's leave that. And then we'll get that army to go chase... Ooh, hang on, I may have taken too many. That's okay. Let's move some dragoons over to Gibraltar.
Awaiting further order.
I may have overdone that.
Yes, sir.
I may have got too excited. Okay. Gibraltar's next to nothing, so we'll exempt it from tax. There we go, and that'll keep everyone happy. Good. So, peace with Spain. It was because we were blockading all. Okay, that means we don't get San Domingo, but it does free up all our armies in North America for the moment to concentrate on this. So we will probably mass armies here in Malta with our fleets, and then we'll probably drop 2 or 3 armies to try and seize Egypt and then get a peace. Oh my goodness, I can't believe Spain gave us a peace, and we're trading with them. Now we're trading with them. Do you want to follow suit and have a trade? No, go on. I'm feeling super confident now. Trade agreement, and I will... Oh. Oh. I'll give you whatever that... Which one is it? Is it this region here? Yeah, Balchistan. A tactical retreat, yes! Changes in diplomatic relations mean that your armies no longer remain in the region it was standing in. They're retreating to the nearest safe zone. Excellent, we've got a trade agreement with the Maharatha Confederacy. That's a game changer. Yes, we've given up a territory, but it was a crap territory, to be honest. It wasn't... That was bringing in, what, less than 1,000? And now we've freed up an army, which we can now bring to Europe. Yes, and our monies has gone up to 12,000. Oh, okay. We can actually probably move an army out here as well. So we've now freed up the armies we need, and we've got money coming in. Oh, okay. We've succeeded, conceded a region, but it was, as I said, it wasn't one that really we wanted, and it was, yeah, it was a bit of a meaningless region. It doesn't bulk us in any way, and it does actually free up some army troops to move around, which is going to be fantastic. We can also expand our trade fleets, because we're not going to have the Spanish or whoever raiding them. So I think we're in a strong position for the last 10 years setting up to make that assault on Egypt. We'll pick this up again next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series and want to continue, make sure you've followed and you've subscribed to the channel, and you've ticked the notification bell so you get the latest update when the video releases. And if you like what you see, always drop us a like. It helps the video series and the channel enormously. Thank you so much for your support. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.